Welcome to Great Talking Entertainment. I'm your host, KJ, and this is the YouTube channel where I review movies and TV shows from all your favorite superheroes, including Marvel Comics, DC Comics, and much more. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Great Talking Entertainment official channel. Now, let's go, baby. Welcome back to the YouTube channel, everyone. My name is KJ, and I'm the host of Great Talking Entertainment official channel. And this is my continuation for the spoiler review for the new Netflix series Bet. And this is episode 10 / the season finale spoiler review. So we have not seen this amazing show of season 1 of Netflix Bet. Please pause this. But before you go, if you could you hit the thumbs up button? That would help this YouTube channel grow, and I would appreciate it so much if you could just take a couple seconds to hit that thumbs up button. It would help me in so many ways. So go watch season 1 of Bet. Come back, listen to all my spoiler reviews from episode 1 to this episode, aka episode 10, and let me know in the comments below what did you think about Netflix Bet season 1, and of course, would you let me know in the comments below what you think about episode 10. So again, this is a spoiler review. Y'all been warned. Now let's get in. This episode gives us a flashback about 15 years ago as we see Yumiko parents and the other parents at the same retreat having a get together as Yumiko's parents are giving a speech by Yumiko's mother explaining how she invented digital cryptos. As I said in the last review, I felt like this was about something with crypto, and her reason is to give the people back the power, which again I felt like in episode 9 they kind of laid that out, like maybe Yumiko's parents were for the people and the other parents are just in it from themselves and their pockets and bank accounts. So as that's what it usually is. So, and but again, like I said, the others just didn't want that, and they had a different path, and with the Bitcoin, and that's how this school exists. This is why her parents were murdered, and then we go to the current moment where we finally see Kira and Yumiko do the challenge. Now, remember in the last episode, Yumiko drank the alcohol with the poison, and she kissed Kira and spit some in her. So they're both poison. And so they're gonna play this card game. I think it's Rummy, I forget. But they decide to use Mary to hold the antidote, and we see this really grueling battle between the two. And they both won't give up. They both are very determined. And we see Kira / Riri's father, saying, "You better not fail." And he's watching, and he's looking disappointed in both of them. Like, this is a dad you just cannot impress. Like, how do you impress this dad? Like, holy crap. But he just never impressed. He's just never impressed with his one daughter, and he's definitely not impressed with Yumiko. Even though she was good at it. But we see like the poison kick in, they start hallucinating, and during this game of this card game, and as I think about it, I think it's blackjack is what they were playing. He said the loser has to drop out of school, pretty much. And so we see that, and we also learn that Gabriel, Michael's father, figures out Yumiko is the one, because even if Michael's trying to warn his own dad, he's still trying to protect Yumiko because he still is in love with Yumiko. And this is all going down as the game is being played. So there's two different scenes going on at once. But with the game, it went down to the nitty gritty, and what is they both lost, but Mary won. I forget how Mary won in this game, but she won, and they both took the antidote from the poison. And to me, this was really interesting because this is kind of like frenemies. You know, they may started off against each other. Especially Kira, she may be like against her. She felt like Yumiko was a threat, and she did everything she could to, one up Yumiko. And she has. She got a couple licks on her. She got her a couple in bets and battles. That's why Yumiko became a pet. Just, Kira put her in a situation where she had to lose or could lose or should lose or whatever. And then, Yumiko always finds a way to one up her throughout that whole semester of school. And so now there's the idea that they're teasing is that they're becoming friends. And it's interesting? There's a movie, right? There's a movie to Kaguguri, and it's a movie, right? And it's so similar to this. Episode 9 and episode 10, because there's a retreat, right? And it's like twins or something like that. But anyway, they become friends in the anime, or they have a moment, because even there's a scene where they go to the bathroom and they have a moment and they hang out, right? Like they have each other's back, and they kind of put things aside, and they kind of want to help each other out. Right, now let's go back to what happened during that game and before they kind of created a friendship, but it's kind of like the frenemies friendship again. So they created this bond, but during that game, right, we're talking about Michael's dad, Gabriel. He told his son, like, I wish you had the ambition, like Yumiko, like, she's gonna kill me over her family. You wouldn't do that for your own family. And he told him that he's going to make him drop out of school, and he's going to try to teach him how to be a man. Well, Michael's not happy because he wants to be around Yumiko. So it's a lot of that. And it got really intense, just like this game, right? And then, Gabriel's a little out of control. He tried to seduce Mary, but luckily Riri, told him to back off. Like, hey, back away, pal. That was a little nuts. And again, this is that to me, that was the anime moment, because in anime that would work. That would be a thing that most anime shows have. But the difference is, again, between a live action / adaptation of this is that it can't be as unique, because in an anime, again, the drawing, the colors, the background scenery gives it a different feel and vibe to it, where this is kind of like, whoa, this is a little awkward, like, this is a little girl, dude, like, what I'm saying? Like, it's so it was their attempt to do an anime thing, basically. And again, there's a lot of hit and misses with throughout this whole season of their anime moment, where they try to do a anime thing that you would see in an anime show. Because this is if you watch one anime and you watch multiple animes, you start realizing, like, they kind of have the same format, but not like same plot, same story, but the same ideal of how they view a woman, a male, parents, friends. Like, this is a whole thing, right? And it's not a bad thing because it's an anime. It's an anime thing. If you're a fan of anime, if you are, because that means that's why you're listening to the spoiler review, because you're a fan of anime. But to me, it just made him look like a creep, which I guess is better to make him look like a creep, but that really just means that they didn't really execute this anime moment. I'm not trying to justify what he was trying to do, but I see they try to do it in an anime way. But again, it just came off more of what just a creepo, which it's probably they should have just done that. But so they didn't really execute it right. But nice attempt, didn't really execute it. Not a big deal. And then later on, they finally have Yumiko with that drink with poison. So I was curious if Kira like if she made her own poison. She's like, well, I'm gonna help this girl now because my dad screwed me over. Because she gave Riri the spot. Riri got the spot that Kira wanted. You know, Riri's just the favorite child. So it's a little awkward, but this does set the idea too that Mary is gonna find a way to be in the in the good gracious of Kira and Riri's father.